WOOT.
I'm back.
Yo.
Hello? I think it was
Yo.
for like 2 seconds.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Elliot
Welcome.
was in here earlier.
Of course he was. Now he's probably making his paloma.
Talk about gay fucking palomas. What? I mean, I guess it is the month for that, isn't it?
Month for naps.
No, for gay stuff.
Ah, the pride.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, what the fuck is a paloma? Okay, 'cause
Pomegranate.
Ian was like, I don't know. And I was like, I was asking the group. And he's like, no, you weren't.
It's a fantastic tequila-based drink.
I love the tequila.
Tequila and Fresca and Palm and...
Sounds like one of the fastest ways to get my stomach to flip.
It's just tequila and grapefruit if you go to a dive bar like ones that we frequent.
I can't have it then. I'm sorry, no grapefruit for me.
I do a pomegranate version anyway. It's very tasty. It just took me 10 minutes to get everything together for that.
I'm Mrs. Squirt.
Wait, did you say you're Mrs. Squirt?
Oh, I said I'm Mrs. Shut
We are live. What's up, everybody? There we go. There's our map. What's up? Actually, let's do just chatting for a minute. Let's do just chatting. We're not quite ready to start yet. I think we're just about to start the recap. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. How's everybody doing? This fine Monday night. We're going to do the red... It's been a long time, so I do not remember what happened last episode. So hopefully this recap will help all of us get back into the loop. Oh, lordy. Sorry, I just finished laughing. Play some music here. Is the music working? Hold on. Let me double check here. There we go. What's up, Pesky? I see you. I see you. Uh-oh.
Last one.
Did you guys wind up playing without me on that one day, or was the last time?
Yeah, we did go a little bit. We didn't do a whole lot.
Right.
Let's see. A pink flump in a secret vault.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. 'cause
A
you guys,
unicorn. Yeah. Drow
How did-
hand and a drunk elf. We were
Yeah,
sitting
so
at
on
the
the 6th, you
bar.
found out what the keys were.
Yeah.
And then on the 13th, without Zach, you did some investigation to try to learn more about the keys or gather some keys or debate if you wanted to use a drunk drow's hand as 2 keys for 1, or if you could.
Yeah, it looks like I don't know how this one dated, but I think it's last time. Let's see. One of our birds came back with with general knowledge of dragon info, and they gently suggested that if there is anything to do with the dragon, we should back out of the job. We have a toy unicorn, and we left off going to the Emerald Enclave to find out about unicorns and going to the Zoblobs. That's the last note I have.
I do remember, but I don't have it written down that Ian took over talking to the rock, so now
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I am
yep,
no
that's
longer
right.
in Communicado with it.
And not just that, but you failed the saving throw, and you forgot everything that it had told you.
Yes, but since
Oh, that's
nobody
right.
else knew that but me, I figured
Yep.
I would just not say it. But yes, I do happen to remember that as well.
Let's see. So yeah, we had some birds returning with some info. Serena passed off the stone. Mort tries to just abuse Froon even more by trying to suggest that he give him the bar.
Why do I feel like we're part of the mafia? Anybody?
Mort's
You're just
Hello.
getting that feeling now. You haven't been paying attention to what Mort's been doing.
No, I felt that way for a while. I kind of feel like a mob wife.
I have been willingly ignorant to some of Mort's stuff, I believe.
I think you all have.
I don't think willingly ignorant.
I don't know, bro. I feel
necessarily.
like I've been wearing my gold chain and my shirt unbuttoned on the top, fucking beating heads in for Mort.
Mort's taking them all down. Everybody's going down.
I'm Batman. I'm awesome.
I got a 9-pack.
What?
He's Batman, and he's awesome.
I heard
Got a
that.
9-pack.
And he's got a 9-pack. Yep. You did get some word back from the birds. They brought you a toy unicorn, and we're planning to get data on the racial spread of the city to try to track down a drow even better. And you were heading to Zoblobs and the Emerald Enclave.
Yep.
I don't remember why you were going to Zoblobs, but you're going to the Emerald Enclave to try to talk to them about a unicorn, I believe, because they're the nature folk.
Negative.
Yeah.
No?
Oh.
That's why we're going to the Enclave. Zoblobs is because he's
That's what's
missing his beholder.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
We're going to Zoblobs because he's missing his stuffed animal beholder.
Awkward.
I do remember everything now about the point of when we were talking, and it was like, oh yeah, and you guys, Mort took over the thing. Yeah, Mort found out all of the keys, chatted with it, found out that he's got a find familiar, whole bunch of stuff.
Well.
Yep. You got a first level spell and disadvantage on spell saves.
Yep. Well, didn't remember that part. That's less cool.
One pro, one con.
It'll be fine.
Okay, well, you hear a flush come from the other room, and out walks Hollomere after having just unloaded everything in there for a while after some bad sushi.
I told you guys we shouldn't have ate at that cart.
Well, it was either that or we try and hunt down that sea creature from the docks.
I think it was the sea creature was swimming around inside of me for a while.
Oh, Jesus.
Who knows? Maybe
Oh,
you'll
no.
have a child later.
I just had it.
Could you tell it to be a little more friendly next time? Oh, well. Tough crowd today. Oh, we on our way. Is everybody ready to go to Zoblov's?
Yeah, I'm down.
Awesome. Just full transparency. If he's missing his beholder, it's probably one of the creatures that we killed, and he may be actually a Xanathar.
Are you sure you're just not being paranoid?
It's kind of a weird coincidence, don't you think?
My point exactly. We kill 3 or 4 of those things, and suddenly he can't find his.
True, that is a little odd.
Nothing you want to say about that?
What are you talking about?
I just don't think it's necessary, but, I really think that... Oh, screw it.
Oh,
Off
you
we
guys-
go.
Were you guys able to find all the keys then that we needed?
Not exactly.
Is Zoblobs just like a side thing we're doing here? Because, I don't give a fuck about his lost beholder, and he's not necessarily coming after us now. Should we go...
If that beholder wasn't lost but killed, he's been coming after us for a long time.
Well, back to the other point that Hollomere made. I don't know how much you want to talk about this right here on the street, but we haven't solidified any plans or found anything besides one little toy.
Are we on the street?
No, I just got done taking a shit and coming out of there.
I just meant in public. Sorry. You remember how everybody's so paranoid about scrying spells? I'm just saying I don't know how much you want to be clear.
Point
Okay.
taken. So let's be off then.
Well, yeah, as you can wander pretty straightforward. You know where Zoblobs is, down in the Dockwad, or near it.
What?
Dagwad.
Affleck.
The weirdest echo, yep.
Affleck.
The strangest echo ever. Yeah, so Zoblobs is pretty far south. You're up in the North Ward. You got to go on the main. You go down. You head eventually into the little turn, the left and the left and the other left, and then you find it all decked out in purple with whatever his name, Zoblob, running the shop.
What's the plan when we get in here?
Information. I'd prefer not to cause an unnecessary error.
So we're just gonna ask him, why the fuck have you been following us? Or what are you thinking?
We can try and find out about his missing beholder. If it was alive and he thinks anything about it moving, I think that we should pay a visit back when we're all a little more rested.
Okay.
Yeah, cool beans.
I'm good with killing this old guy. I don't care.
Mort's giving you the weirdest look right
yeah,
now.
yeah, me too.
And at that point, I really went to Celeste. We can take his jaw.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I think we need to hold off on that.
Murderers.
He
Let's
did
try
see
and
him,
reserve that only for people that see us.
Yes. Only the witnesses. Got it.
Not saying it's not an
We-
option, but maybe a last resort.
Also, I think you should take a trip to the tavern with the hole and dump those in. The last thing we need is more people having evidence for us.
I think he means your jaws.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That's a fair point. That is a perfect, like proof of how many people you've killed.
You know. One or two.
Yeah, only a couple.
Is there a trash system in the city, like
Oh, for sure.
bins or something?
Yep.
Yeah, I think if not there, then perhaps leaving one every now and then somewhere in a garbage wouldn't
Yes.
cause too much of a panic.
Every couple blocks, I'll just drop one in someone's garbage.
Fuck yes, that would be so creepy. Can you imagine? Oh my god.
I like it.
I love it. Love it.
Jeez. People are just gonna be freaking out. Garbage men notice that sort of stuff.
If they notice one jaw, I'd be surprised, because I'm pretty sure they'd probably mistake it for a bone of some animal. Like, oh yeah, this random horse jaw here is been gotten rid of.
Hopefully,
Or mush it up.
they all just roll really bad perceptions when they find them. Hopefully.
Yeah, we just
Yeah, there you
crunch
go.
it up a little bit, then we can leave a trail. There's a couple teeth here on the road, jawbone over there on the street. So this guy's trash has like the rest of it, and who knows what the hell animal that came from.
Melatonin is not for pain, bro. Melatonin is to help put you to sleep. I'm not sure what you're talking about right now.
My mom forgot to get my medicine.
Mom,
Yep.
listen,
Y'all could leave the most
you know your back probably wouldn't hurt. Doing handstands.
interesting trail of chaos behind you with
Go lay
the
down and-
bones and bits left in your bag.
Yep.
Yeah.
My back really hard.
Sounds about right.
You guys need to stop playing and start laying. Get it? Like laying down on the bed.
Giggity. I know what that was.
Fucking kids. Now that it's no school, there's no bedtime.
Always a bedtime.
It's like you've never met him.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
So yeah, Mortal Wander and the Zoblobs.
Perfect.
I get sorry. How advanced is this garbage system? Is it like just some dude with a cart swooping up garbage? Is it like magical?
Have you seen how they do garbage in like the Netherlands or Germany or something, and they got this machine and it all just goes under? I'll try to find a GIF. It's pretty cool. No, it would likely be just dudes on a cart, man. This is as much as there are magicians, right? You got wizards and everything who could just disappear it into nothing. Garbage is one of those things everybody's got, and they got a union built around it, and so everybody respects the union, and just old school carts and bins. It's extremely inefficient, but sometimes
that, like, it potentially they would just never be found. But if it's a dude with a cart, then they're gonna see them jaws in there, and they're probably gonna start wondering shit.
Then don't put it on top.
Just like here, just like in the real world, right? Like, if you put too much illegal shit in your garbage, eventually they will find out it's you.
True.
I mean, I don't know. I've never put a bunch of illegal shit in fucking trash, so I guess I don't know.
I wouldn't know this except for the fact there's a lot of fucking cunts that throw shit in my dumpsters in the back,
yep.
and I have to pay extra fucking money for it.
Ah.
So, not necessarily illegal, like fucking dead bodies, but if someone throws a TV in the dumpster, it really fucks me.
Got it.
When they could probably just put it on the fucking curb and get it taken for free, but you know, whatever, it's fine. I can pay for it.
Moneybags over there.
Off topic.
Everybody knows how lucrative a bar is. You guys, you five are doing great with your bar.
Yeah, it's very similar, I can tell you that. I need to go out and fucking collect some jaws in order to make my money, too.
All right, yeah. So Mort heads into Zoblobs. Is everybody following and just gonna do some light perusal of Zoblobs, or?
Threaten mortal harm, yes.
Mm-hmm. That's an option.
I'll tag along.
Yeah.
I'm coming. I want to be the muscle.
You're
my
the
God.
muscle.
I was gonna
Okay.
say nobody thought that was funny.
Okay.
There was so much confusion.
It was just so deep.
You get most of the kills, so, like, you're just kind of being honest.
I mean, when Elbows over there doesn't steal them.
That's true. We got a fucking, yeah, elbows and fucking daggers and shit.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, you walk into Zoblobs as you've done once before or twice. You again are accosted by the unearthly amount of purple. Every wall painted purple, every knickknack dyed, and then you've got the hairless old gnome sitting cross-legged on the counter, wearing plum-colored robes. He's got 9 purple eyes painted on his face. And he's smoking a pipe with some lavender smoke.
Ooh.
I feel like
Takes a
you
deep-
not using Prince's voice for this guy, it was a mistake.
If I knew what Prince sounded like, I could have tried.
Game. Blouses.
Like,
They don't know
decadent.
what that's from.
What? No, you guys gotta know what the Chappelle Show is.
Nope, no clue.
I don't think not one of them got the joke in. I'm sorry.
Now you're gonna have to post about it and explain the whole thing.
I'm just gonna post the clip.
There you go. He bigs a big puff of lavender smoke out and raises his hand and hail and well met. Come check out the shelves. The best curiosity shop in the world.
Indeed, we were hoping to find some complimentary, or I shouldn't say complimentary, some things that weren't too expensive. We had been told that you might have a purple unicorn, like a toy.
Oh gosh. I mean, certainly. There's probably a third shelf. Kind of points his long. Like, he's got like friggin' Gandalf style pipe, right, with a real long stem. So he's just kind of pointing with it. He's like, that shelf over there. Second one, and then you got to reach back behind the box. I think there's a little wooden unicorn back there.
While he's talking, I'm going to be scanning the area to see if there's any trapdoors.
Trap doors, okay. Make a perception check, I guess. See if you can spot any trap doors in the kind of public-facing front end of this business.
Oh, Jesus.
Only
With a 1 + 1, you think you'd find one. You think you see one right underneath you, actually.
any of these fine folks standing next to Mort?
I think the crew around you, I don't think they stepped up totally next to you. Is anybody snuggling up close to Mort, or did you kind of spread out?
I'll stay close to him.
I probably went around the store.
I'm just gonna drop something out of my inventory. Be quick, take a look.
So Zoblob kind of points the smoky pipe off that in direction to where he thinks there might be a purple unicorn.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
kind of fumble the sending stone out of my pocket and go over there, and then start walking that way.
okay, sure. You kind of fiddle in your pocket for a moment and shake it once and twice and drop your stone, and then walk over towards where he pointed.
Yep. See if I can find the unicorn. And while I'm doing that, so I'd heard that you also had a beholder for sale. A purple beholder. We're looking for stuff for my niece. She likes monsters. It's quite a
Gruesome. That's not a pleasant monster. I mean, you don't ever want to run into one of those.
Oh, no. But she likes the idea of being able to fight a unicorn and make it the strongest creature in all of history. So I figured something that she would love and something that it could battle, since that's what she wants.
I wonder. That'd be an interesting. You should write a comic about that. Write a story. That could be interesting. Pitting different magical creatures against each other.
Alas, I am not a storyteller. That would be the gentleman Volo.
Him. Okay. Well, that may be a story never to be told. Damaris, I mean, it's kind of hard not to notice. He drops what you recognize as the sending stone as he walks away towards the shelf.
I will try to subtly pick it up.
This
I
is
think he's
going
distracted.
great.
I think he's distracted, just trying to make a quick sale. So he's not paying all that much attention. He walks over there and You're able to snatch it up off the ground as he turns the corner.
Sweet.
Mort, as you do turn the corner, he, kind of helps. He points, where he thinks the thing is. But regarding the beholder, there was never a beholder for sale here. We had one for forever, but it did. It must have floated out of its own accord one day.
You had a real beholder here?
No, that was a joke. As you see, some people say things grew legs and walked away, but a beholder doesn't use legs, it just floats. So, no.
Ah, so you're saying somebody pilfered it from you?
Yes, we'll get right down to it. Somebody stole my beholder, and that's very sad. It was a very nice little trinket to keep me company, and I do need to replace it one of these days.
How would one replace a beholder? There's a place in town that could make one?
Just a stuffed beholder. It's maybe not the first thing anybody would think to make, but it's worth it to me to put a couple coin in someone's purse to have them custom make me my favorite trinket. How would you have you imagine that I had an actual beholder in here?
I was going to ask questions. I've heard that there are different types of beholders. Some are bigger and some are smaller. I figured that you may have actually had a pet beholder at one point.
Oh gosh, I don't think a beholder would let itself become a pet.
Fair enough.
Oh, boy, buddy.
Well, I can't seem to find the unicorn, so I guess I'll stop back in a little bit. We've got to make a run. We're kind of on a timer. Folks, I think we need to get to the Enclave soon. Should we head out?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Is anybody else just wandering, taking a look at the shelves, want to buy something, or are you just in and out? You're just here for pretend.
Well, I was wandering around, but I guess we will leave it there.
You, I mean, don't feel like you have to rush. Mort
Yeah.
got the information that he wanted.
No, I don't especially need anything purple. I just was literally wandering around.
All right, roll a d100 twice.
Ooh.
Damn,
As
those are
you're-
low.
As you're wandering, 26 and 14. As you're wandering around and just kind of poking at things and trying to look nonchalant, you come across a bag that was dyed purple, as everything in this place has just been rudely dyed. You poke inside and you find dozens of teeth in the bag that really didn't take the dye very well. You kind of cinch that up and quick put it away and turn around and just kind of look at the next shelf over and grab the next thing you see, and you find a small cloth doll skewered with needles. Very much in the voodoo vibe there. Somebody's trying to get someone.
Somebody's
Notice
trying to-
this, but Brit's picture looks like she's in Zoblob's shop right now.
Yeah.
It very much does.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah.
Good job. Way to be in character there.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Looking around, you see all sorts of random crap. A rabbit's foot dyed purple, has everything. There's crystal knobs and bone
Halamir's actually gonna
pipes.
pull Roselle aside and say, we could probably get rid of some of the jaws by dyeing them purple and then selling them to this fucking guy.
Oh, genius.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Zoblob, do you happen to have any purple dye we could potentially buy off of you?
Oh, for sure, I do. I mean, I don't generally sell it. I just use it for my own. But sure, yeah, we could part with a little bit of my dye. I don't know. Maybe I don't know how much you need, but I give you about a gold worth. I've had a good supply recently.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay, well, just the unicorn. Oh, you couldn't find the unicorn? Was that what you said, sir?
Were you able to find the unicorn over there then, probably, I guess?
I assumed not, because Mort really wasn't looking for it.
Well, it should be up there. Maybe any of you could search there. It's somewhere on these shelves. Sometimes people move things. How dare they? But just a moment. I'll go get a bag of dye for you.
And no worries, we'll be back for the unicorn later.
See what I can what I can bring up. See if I can come up with any other monsters or things to fight.
Yes, if you would be so kind.
Alrighty.
And off to the Emerald Enclave. Other
Yeah.
people are buying stuff because Mort's outside the building now.
Yeah, I'll walk out too.
He's like, and done.
Yeah, he pops in the back,
With you now.
comes back out in a moment with just a real small vial of dye. Trades you gold for it.
Sweet.
I tip
You're not
my
sure how far it'll go, but
We'll be back.
okay. Have fun with your dye.
And
And as we
Yeah,
walk out
from-
with the die, I'll high five Hollomere and say, "Can't wait for our art project."
Shit's be awesome.
Dye them all purple, then leave them all around.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Oh, we're doing both. We're gonna sell some to him. We're gonna leave some around. They're all gonna be purple though.
Yeah.
I mean, possibly make purple.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to look up stats for dye. Great. All right, so you head out of Zoblob's, and it's not far from there, just across the lane, to get kind of back to the Emerald Enclave's resort. Maybe isn't the right word, but their villa.
Fucking resort. It sounds like a resort, actually. In the
Yeah.
The Enclave. Come and rest here.
It's just a bunch of old people in the pool.
Bunch of druids, man. That'd be a pretty wicked pool.
Everyone a different animal, just chilling in the pool.
I was thinking of the fucking Ice Age. Where they went and
Yeah.
fucking Chong. Tommy Chong is the guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you turn the corner, you walk up towards the Enclave. It's a nice big villa in the southern ward there, and there are some really, for the being in a city, there are some really epic gardens inside of there. It's all very rough and raw and wild, relatively. The walls, buildings are covered with moss and ivy and all that, and beautiful gardens, odd flowers that you're not used to seeing, especially in the city.
3 of us probably feel really good about this then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Roselle, these are your people. If you'd like to check for the unicorn information, we'll back you up. But it's your people. We're trusting you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I forgot the main guy's name. But I had to find the dude we talked to that enrolled me in the Enclave and see if he'd be the one to have all that information. If I could remember his name. Hold on. No. Oh, here we go. Jareth? I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
Sure.
head of the Emerald Enclave to me.
Yeah, I'll speak to that man. Go to his place and see if he's there or available.
Well, you get in there and you find the groundskeeper, who is here, and then yes, Jareth is a noble woman who serves as the leader of the Emerald Enclave and serves the deity Mieliki.
Licky Maka.
Mia Leaky.
Licky likey.
Is this coming back to the Mrs. Squirt thing?
You know, I just really don't appreciate you making fun of my accent. It's not even like I have a serious accent in most things, but I say a few words kind of funny and I just can't help it. So fuck you.
Anyway,
Anyways.
Fucking
Uh,
Mia Leaky. Oh man.
Anyway, as we pass the groundskeeper, I nod and say hello, and then, is Jareth like just out in the open? Is she in a room, in a house somewhere?
I think she's probably chilling in the gardens. That feels like where your druid leader of the druidy folk would really like to be most of the time.
Cool. Then I'll walk through the garden and speak hello, and see if she's listening.
Melanor, the groundskeeper, kind of points you in the direction down that way. It's not a huge villa. I mean, you're still in the city, so its space is tight. But you're able to find Jareth kind of chilling and doing kind of the cross-legged Zen floaty in the air a little bit thing.
And I'd get very close to him, not too close, and be like, hi, Jareth. Hopefully I'm not interrupting.
Oh,
very
it's
peaceful
all
moment.
good.
But more so I guess, I have a question for you. And it might seem odd, maybe it won't, but I just want to, I don't know, dig into your knowledge a little bit.
Oh, a lot of people like to do that. What knowledge are you looking for, little one?
What do you know about unicorns?
I mean, there's a lot to know about unicorns, but
Like,
intelligent
where could
magical
one find
beast
them?
being? Where to find a unicorn?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Well, not here in the city, for sure. You would
What's up,
have to go
BFC?
on
Welcome in,
quite
welcome
an
in.
adventure
How you doing, man? Long time no see.
in this area. That'd be, at least a couple months if you're lucky. Try to track one
Sorry, I'm just
down.
reading your shut up. I just changed it to Viking. How you doing, man?
Is
How's
that
your
the
Monday?
kind of adventure you're looking for? It seems
Welcome
like
in.
it could be a worthy
Good to see you.
cause for you to devote months or a year to.
A year or two? What
Depends
if-
on how good you are at finding them and how badly you need it.
How
You've got
good
5
are
companions
you?
to go with you. That could speed things up.
Well, between me and you, I don't know how close they are, but I'm like, I don't know how well they know about animals.
Sorry, what was that? I didn't hear.
Oh, I said, between me and you, I don't know how well they know about animals.
How well they know about animals?
Yeah, like their knowledge of finding them or knowing what they're looking for.
Oh,
like,
your
especially the
crew,
unicorn.
the rest
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Olamir's gonna look at Damaris and be like, "Didn't we find this bitch in the cities? What the fuck?"
Let her go with it. Let her go with it.
Well, sometimes it's as much of the need of finding one as the skill involved. I mean, skill will only get you so far. If a unicorn doesn't really want to be found, or doesn't feel like you're worthy, you're never going to find it. So, I mean, it's a tough one.
Do you have any
What do
tips
you-
or tricks as to how to find one and make it not, I don't know, I guess not scared to be found? Like, have you ever found one?
I
How'd you
am a
find it?
demigod. I don't need to find one. I'm content.
Hmm.
Is there a particular purpose for which you need a unicorn?
I know. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh,
I
hello.
know there's a lot of druids that, what I know, little I know of druids is that you guys can like change shape into animals. Do you know of any druids who can turn into a unicorn, like someone who potentially has met one or seen one in the wild?
So you're looking for a unicorn on the quick, then it seems like. Not so much finding a real one, you just need to see one, meet one, give
to
it a
be
high
honest-
five.
To be honest, for Damaris's birthday, he just wants to see a unicorn, and it's
I
coming
really
too
do.
quick for us. We don't have time. We don't have a whole year for sure. We just want to get him what he wants, you know.
Interesting. Unicorns. Let's see. It's, to kind of set your baseline here, it's not a typical animal, right? It's not a regular old beast. I mean, even dragons are somewhat of a typical thing. A unicorn is a celestial. So you could try to find yourself and that's kind of the trouble, I think. Wild shape, as Elliot kind of scrambles to look up. I'm not sure if that would work on a celestial, but I mean, there are spells that allow you to conjure celestials. It's not a spell in my repertoire or usual for us druids, but
I guess that would be more of a fucking pointy hat thing, huh?
sometimes that would be a mage. More often a cleric would be able to summon the celestial, what with the sort of arcane religious nature of being a celestial sort of thing. There are definitely some magic users in the city who might have that sort of capability. As I recall, that is a fairly powerful spell.
Hmm.
She kind of takes the figure that you're speaking with, kind of turns from its sort of zen floaty position, and just kind of scans across you all and just kind of glances. Are any of you wearing whatever figure or icon or lapel pin of your association with the guilds?
I think we all have it kind of tucked away, but
Mm-hmm.
I remember specifically mine. I have it on me, but not showing.
yeah, I think we've had this conversation. We all put them so that no one could see them, but they're there if we need them.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when there was people being targeted for whatever group they were in.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep, those criminal type folk, the Zents.
Yep.
Yep. Well, I mean, again, there's not many individuals who could probably pull that spell out. I mean, the biggest names that I can kind of come up with off the top of my head would be maybe Lariel Silverhand or Vajra the Blackstaff. They're fairly powerful individuals in that specific vein. If you had any, connections in that direction, I see you have an interesting assortment of associations.
True, we do.
Those would be some pretty tall orders, though, to get up to those folks. Yeah. A unicorn. Huh. It's been a while since anybody was looking for one of those.
Someone's looked for one before.
I mean, every once in a while, you just get curious individuals like yourselves. People who just want to know more about things, or they think they can pretend like they're being innocent and they really want to harvest the unicorn. Good luck with that. They are powerful.
That's definitely not our intention.
Okay, good. I kind of got that vibe. What with you being with one of mine.
I am a hunter, but I would never hunt for sport.
Well, how is my charm been for you, Miss Roselle? Have you found an occasion to use it and reap its benefits of membership with the Emerald Enclave?
It's been good.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I forgot I had it. I didn't say that out loud. But metagame, I'm like, I forgot I had a charm.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to make myself a person note.
Well, yes, how, I do appreciate, I believe you helped us out a while ago with some unusual scarecrows, did you not?
Yeah. Yep. Those are all taken care of.
Excellent. Wonderful. We do have always more things that are in need of doing. if you find yourselves with some free time, I could have Melanor take a look at the books and see who needs a little assistance, for sure.
Yeah, we'll keep that in mind after our current little adventure that we're on.
Best of luck with your hunt for a unicorn.
Thank you, and thanks for your intel. It helps us a little bit better.
That's all. Anything I can do for one of our own. And as you kind of piece out from there, you see the figure you were talking with was, like I said, just kind of floating and chilling there and looking around, and you realize the hood that was hanging over the face really didn't let you see in it too far. And as you turn to walk away, the force the figure kind of not exactly dissolves, but just hits the ground, and vines basically just fall out from it and kind of hit the ground. And thinking back on it, you realize the voice you were hearing wasn't so much coming from there, but just kind of coming from everywhere in there.
Interesting.
It's an interesting disembodied voice that was speaking.
Well, guys, now what?
Has anyone else looked at the stat block for a unicorn? Those fuckers are badass.
Yeah, far more than you'd think.
I don't know how we're gonna find this shit. I feel like we need to keep moving though.
I mean, we should probably just grab the fucking toy one from...
Well, we
A
already
block.
got one from the birds. Like,
Oh, we do?
we have a toy unicorn already.
Yes, we're more so looking for a drow. And seeing as we're in the Dark Ward, it may be a good idea to look around this part.
I'm not hearing anybody else with any good ideas, so let's do
Is
it.
there a morgue or anything around? Like, does each
What?
area have a morgue?
Morgue.
Is there a mort anywhere?
Yeah.
Morgue
There's a
Right
morgue.
here.
I am here.
There's not a morgue per se in this specific area. I mean, I don't know how many morgues you'd need per capita in a city this size, but I think they'd be centralized with the law enforcement, and probably not too many. So I don't think you'd see one just conveniently lying about. There's no signs for those usually.
I mean, Damaris, your clan is like the shiftiest, so maybe they could help us out.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. That's a good point.
I guess they were pretty busy last time we went. None of the leaders were there. Shit.
Yeah, I think they're right in the middle of like being hunted or whatever. Like, there's bad things happening from what I remember.
Have we ever seen any dark elves? Drows?
I was just scrolling back to see if you had an interaction specifically with one, but I think last week we kind of covered that it was, fairly uncommon to rare, but not, not never gonna see it, especially in certain areas at certain times. There's not a strong drow population, but you do enough laps around, either the dock ward or the bars, you'll find him eventually.
So the plan with that is to just take the hand or bring him with and get him drunk?
Well, we need both.
We need
Yeah.
a drunk elf and a drow hand, so I think we were trying to do 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yes. Whoever we take has a very good likelihood of not making it home in one piece.
Well, we could just take some booze and get day drunk if we have to. Damaris drunk.
Day drinking? Yeah.
Not drinking.
They call me.
So are we waiting for that, or are we going?
I mean,
Let's just go into a tavern somewhere near here and see if there's
just
anybody
scope it out.
anywhere.
Yeah.
And then we just fuck her to come with us. You know, when he gets back. If he makes it back.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think that's the only way we can. I think that's all. I can't think of anything better than that.
Yeah.
Said we were in the dock ward?
Dackwad.
Right next to it, yeah.
Well, fuck, then we might as well just go to the yawning portal.
Yeah, I'm sure we could find someone there.
Yeah, you could swing. I mean, you're at the south end of the southern ward and the dock ward, so you could swing around, meander through some streets, head up north towards the yawning portal, kind of in the center. You've no, I think I'll hold on to that for a minute. But yeah, there'd be no problem with that. You can head over to the yawning portal and just kind of carouse there a little bit, try to get a little bit of info.
I'll just go up to the barkeep. I can't remember his name, sorry.
It was Jerry Barman. Yep, because I was feeling real thing, but Durnan was Durnan's the owner.
Okay, well, I guess if Durnan's behind the bar, then I would talk to him. Otherwise, I'll talk to Jerry. Either way, I guess I'm just gonna ask if they know where I could find or where I could hire like a mercenary or someone willing to adventure with us.
Trying to find a meat shield, huh? Don't want to risk your own skin.
Well, no, because I like risking my skin, but we just need the help of a drow in particular. They have skills that none of us can fill, so.
Well, I think that's just a little bit of a trouble. The drow don't necessarily like to make themselves known. Usually, people have not necessarily superstitions, but just a general distrust for the underfolk.
But I figured they gotta make it still, right? Gotta make it somehow.
Yeah, I would have suggested checking in with Davil or someone, but they're hard to come by right now. I can keep my eyes open and try and send one your way, but might do better. Yeah, it's tricky if you can see through kind of the superficial facade people put on and see under the mask and through the cloak. So if you had ways of that, you could try to spot them. I think there are probably more than people would suspect, but they are adept at
Oh my god.
not
Oh my god.
looking
Leave me
like
alone. No, no.
themselves.
Mark.
Huh. Okay, well then a couple other questions.
Always rad. Always.
Have
Welcome in.
you
Welcome
gotten any
in.
new
Sorry,
troll
got
skulls?
distracted. How you doing, man? Welcome in. Happy Monday.
New troll skull.
How's your Monday going?
Got our excellent
I assume
troll
we had
skull.
rehearsal tonight? Question mark. How was that? Assuming that you did.
Well, remember we had worked out a deal that whenever you get really shitty ones or new ones come up that you're not going to keep.
Oh, that's true. We try to keep a tighter eye on the portal. It's not great for business when they come climbing out. So we've got staff keeping a tight eye on there, and we've taken measures to maybe ensure that they are disinclined to climb the hole right now. So we're a little short on extra troll skulls.
I
But
guess
you're
I-
on my list. You are my list, in fact.
That's pretty much all we got for you.
You could always go down and try to get one for yourselves. Some people survive.
I'm not opposed to trying this if anybody else is on board, but I think we do it when we're better rested.
Otherwise, good. Who's
I agree with that.
Some songs and did some fun dancing. Ooh, I suppose.
Works for me.
Suppose
We don't
your
necessarily need
Footloose
it
would
that
be
badly either,
a
but
fair amount
it
of
could be
dancing
fun.
for that, I would imagine.
True.
Fun, yes, yes.
Bug bite.
Very good
I don't know where I
fun.
got that.
Go down the portal and have some fun, and maybe you'll come back
It's been a
with
long time
troll
since I was in
skull.
Footloose. But damn, it's a fun one.
I'll keep you in mind the next time we set up an event.
An event? What type of event? What are the prizes and costs?
Well, it's more of just when there's been a lull for too long, or too many interested parties start asking those questions, and we try to host and encourage some folks. So it's not so much that there's a prize other than what you find in the portal. There's, well, I mean, you talk to one and you talk to the next. There could be anything from, nothing down there but the evils and the beasts, or there's, unimaginable wealth. You never know. Not enough people can go down and come back on a frequent basis, and nobody really tries to map it, so kind of the wild down under.
What risks are they taking? I assume that they're coming back.
Sometimes they come back. Risks. I mean, you were here that time a while back. A troll and a bunch of sturges popped out. That's a big deal for people going down in the hole. I mean, not so bad for me. I can deal with that sort of stuff, but a lot of people go in there maybe a little too confident.
It's unfortunate for them.
Anyway, here's your
Yeah, Rad, I bet it's
beers
fun
and
but
your
exhausting
ale
is
and
what
your
I
cider and
what I
your
imagine.
whatever the heck this was that she ordered.
Good workout,
And
if anything.
go just sit and watch. Maybe you'll see something. Sometimes you gotta just do the time and keep your eyes open.
Yeah, I really wish we could see it. I would love to see it. I want to see Rad up on the stage.
It kind of shoos you away from the counter, and if you want to find an open table, you certainly could, and just sit and scout for a little bit. I think after not too long, you get a ping on the not walkie-talkie sending stone, except it's in Damaris's possession, and it's just it's one of the birds just checking where you are. Hey, hey, Mort, we're back. Where'd you go? Over.
Yeah, I'll take it out and give it to Mort, I guess.
You'll have to tell me what they said.
Oh, they asked where we were at.
Good afternoon. We're currently at the yawning portal. What's happening?
We're just back.
That's
at the
awesome,
bar.
Rad. I'll
You
have to
asked
check
us to
check that out if you're willing to share.
to gather some more information. I'm back. I'll just sit and have a drink. You come back whenever you want.
Sounds good. We'll be back shortly.
Okay.
Everyone, it would appear as though our information has returned. It's likely a good thing for us to get home as well to sleep. Rosella, you could probably offload some of those items on the way.
Sure thing.
So Roselle, you're gonna reach into the bag and grab
Oh, sure. I bet it's a lot
some
of
jaw?
dance moves to learn.
Not out in the open, like while we're in the bar, but as like when we leave the bar, I'll like.
We're gonna
one
take
out.
back alleys back so that we're not out in public view.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll take out one draw like every couple of blocks.
Crack it up and drop
I
it
can
into
imagine.
Yep.
Yeah, the dancing king, I would argue. So I thought you could handle anything. So that's a lot of
So we're not
dancing.
gonna die in purple first.
I'll save some. I'll leave some.
Totally a bad joke. No, you don't have to save any.
Yeah, you do.
I'll
goddamn.
mount one
Dye
on
your
the
hair
bar.
purple. Yeah, a purple jaw.
Yep.
Yeah, it's my trophy.
Dye your own jaw purple.
Who's in? Who wants a purple jaw?
Good luck with that.
Yeah, no, I'm all set.
Do that like as war
No,
paint
thank you.
for battle.
Yeah, there you go.
In my friend's campaign, there's the Red Sash clan. We could have like the Purple Jaw clan.
Ooh, I like it.
Purple jaw jackers.
purple jawjackers.
That
They
sounds
color
so
all
great.
the jaws purple and we blame it on Zablov.
We're evil.
That's awesome.
Definitely a little evil.
Well, as you wander and debate the finer purposes, you could put this purple dye to trying to on this. It's you're walking the particularly long way if you're going to go back roads all the way north to the bar here, or even most of the way. It's going to take an extra while. Just chucking one into the dark corners as you go every couple of blocks, or
Yeah, every couple of blocks I'll take one out.
I think you should get rid of 2 today on this trip, and that's it.
Cool. Works for me.
And that would be like, break it, put one in this garbage, walk a couple blocks, break another piece off, put the one in this garbage. But by the time we got home, there's only 2 really gone.
Yeah.
They're so spread out that there's no fucking way anyone's putting it all together.
Exactly. I like that idea.
all right, make a strength check.
Mm-hmm.
A jawbone is not the most delicate thing to try to break. Let's see how you do. Okay. I think you can manage it with a 16. It starts getting a little delicate there at the end. You're able to break each one into at least 3 parts.
So just throw that fucker on the ground and stomp on it, then pick up the pieces and then throw them away as we go.
Yeah. You kind of just meander, taking every once in a while a little random shortcut and chuck one into a bin in the back alley and make your way back to the bar.
The bar.
Probably just approach the birds and ask them to just be plain. What did we learn?
Well, we learned there's one specific drow that we learned about. There's kind of the rumor that some exist, here and there, and sure, I mean, you're gonna have them anywhere, but there's one who is known to be out there, is not hiding his drowness. This one is a level advisor for Xanathar. So, not the easiest target, but we figured you probably would want to hear about that one in particular. Other than that guy, we pulled some strings and we asked some questions in just the right way. We got the kind of the racial breakdown of the city, and really there's no specific mention of drow. There's no, little drow town or anything like that. There's just they're here, they're there. They're not
Drow
given
town?
specific.
Like
Yeah, like
China?
little Chinatown, little drow town.
Drow town.
So yeah, it's a tricky one to pull out, but like I said, we did find that one. We are kind of proud of our work there. But other than that, that was regarding the drow. You would also ask us about unicorns. Very hard to come by. That's the short and sweet of it. You're likely not going to come across one. You're not going to find one, except through highly magical means. We've got there's a spell that probably just about nobody has, Conjure Celestial, and that would have to be pumped up and cast pretty high by a pretty powerful wizard or some sort of magical folk to kind of just pull one out of nowhere, conjure it, if you will.
Fair enough. Then likely we don't need a real unicorn.
It would certainly take quite a bit to get a real one. Whatever your purposes are, you might just try with that little toy I gave you. I don't know what the rules are of this game you're playing where you're trying to pull a unicorn, but
There
you never know.
like a way to cast spells from scrolls? Is this maybe a scroll we can purchase somewhere?
You could certainly try. You could head over to the bookworm, just around the corner and see if he's got any, but that's a doozy of a spell, so
Probably
it might cost it. Yeah. Anyway, that's about what we got. We figured we'd ping you on the stone since it seemed a little urgent. Otherwise, we wouldn't have popped you on there.
No, it's appreciated. Thank you very much. We'll see what we can find. The drow you said was located where again?
That's one of Xanathar's big boys. I don't know if you ever really find him anywhere outside of Xanathar's, lair, he likes to call it.
Where perchance is this?
Sorry, what?
Do we know where that is, or is he gonna elaborate?
That is the sort of thing that's kind of in that open secret territory of like nobody should know where it is, but there's far too many people who interact with Xanathars, too many minions, right? So it wouldn't be all that hard to find someone willing to give away, a side door or some entrance to Xanathar's lair.
But does this bird have that information?
We can always say they do.
Yeah, just tell him to tell us.
Cool. Well, yeah. You just go down that street and this other street, and then there's a little funny symbol notched into the door, and then you knock in a specific way. Yeah. I can scroll and find the actual details regarding the any sort of entrance there, but if you've got connections, it wouldn't be hard. You could even ping other people too. You've got Harper Connection, Emerald Enclave, Zents. There's plenty of people who would know a backdoor if you wanted more context, more input.
There's other people that would give us the back door.
I mean, all you gotta ask nicely, but usually people will give you the back door. There you go.
I feel where the stone is.
You're attuned to it, so yeah, I think you know.
Because I had my
Where?
unseen servant hide it somewhere.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I think you're attuned to it. So there's still some connection. If you sat down and focused for a bit, you could definitely suss it out.
Okay. Just want to
But
make
in-
sure that it's somewhere in the area. And later on, I'll pay attention and try and locate it without making it obvious, just in case somebody is scrying on me.
Sure. Just in case they're scrying on you. Just in case. Love it.
Art's kind of paranoid right now.
Yeah. Not the worst thing ever.
It's hard not to be, though.
Yeah, I mean, you did kind of have some items stolen from each of you. It was probably a day ago in the game. Is when you learned of the keys. You had found out that the manor, the mansion, the bar had been lightly ransacked.
Lightly ransacked, you say?
Lightly ransacked. Yeah. So you've got a little bit more info on your keys. You've got a lead on a specific drow. You've got an idea that you could eventually you could track down a random drow given the appropriate time and investigative resources. And you've got your unicorn spot. Getting a little later, but I think we can at least give the trajectory for the next session, depending on what you all want to do with that.
Okay, so what are we thinking here, people? Because I feel like we've established that we've got a toy unicorn, but as
Mhm.
far as the other keys, I'm, still feeling like it's gonna be tight. But um, we still haven't talked about the other gigantic elephant in the room. That's very old.
I'm not an elephant or old.
I'm so proud of you for knowing that.
Yeah,
So
Rad, I
much
do
character
actually.
likeness.
The way we
It's
started
cute.
this group is we
Fucking
met them
elephant, bruh.
on a on the Nextdoor app, which is like social media but for your neighborhood. And this
I
this
was
group actually
simply
started in
meaning
person
the other things that need to be
5-ish
get
years ago.
inside the place that we need to be.
Pineapple pen.
Hey, thanks for the
Oh, isn't
follow,
it just
Dark
the
Red
keys?
Justice. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello,
Yes.
hello. But yeah, Rad, we
And
we
then
used to
once
do
we
these
get
in person
past
week
the
to week
keys,
when we did it 5 years ago when we first started. But then COVID hit
the
shortly
thing
after.
that's waiting for
So
us
we
there, that thing,
moved it
am I the
online
only
after
one
that,
who
and it's been
worries
online
about
ever
that thing?
since. And then I started
Well,
streaming
yeah, I
it
mean, we're
probably
all thinking about it, I'm
a
sure,
year
but
or
like,
two ago ish.
fuck, he might be friendly for all we
We've
know.
had 2 people drop and 1
I
person
guess
join, but other than that, it's
we'll
the
cross
same
that
group
bridge when
from
we get
when we
there.
started. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, we all live in real life pretty
My
close
thoughts
to each other.
exactly.
Actually, we just do it online because it's easier. Because
I'm
they
not
all
to
have
say
kids,
we shouldn't go
so we always could play
prepared
online after their kids go to bed.
to fight that fucker, you know.
But
not
Dark Red Justice, how you doing?
that-
Right.
Just playing a little D&D tonight.
I don't
We're
know
trying to
how
find
you
these
prepare
3
to fight
keys
one of those.
that we need to get to a dungeon. So the keys are a drunken elf, a severed drow hand, and a unicorn. So
We
far,
definitely
we've
should
collected a
go
toy
fully
unicorn,
with all of our spells,
hoping
and
that
for the
that
rest-
would satisfy the
100%.
unicorn requirement. But the other 2 we're still working on. I am an elf, so they thought about just getting me drunk, but they're worried that like they'd have to sacrifice me to get into the cave or the dungeon or whatever. So
I figured that we'd try and talk some sense into it.
you chill.
Maybe offer
Awesome.
the city.
Good to hear.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Offer the city.
Yeah, it's pretty
how?
cool. It's pretty cool, Rad. I'm excited. They're a good group.
Up as
I think this is
far?
our third.
I
I'll say
doubt that it
three
would
and a half
count it as
campaigns we've had
fodder.
with them.
I doubt that
And the
anybody
reason I
would
say
count
that
it as
is,
fodder.
I did
I would
run
think
a
more
one
along
shot
the
for this
lines of
group a
controlling
couple
the
years ago,
city.
and I think we've done a couple ad hoc stuff in between campaigns. But it's been about 3 campaigns. So this is our third like full campaign that we're finishing with them, which is very close
Sorry,
to the end.
that song "We Built This City on Rock and Roll" is the only thing that's going through my head right now.
We built the city.
I mean, we could build it on the rocks if they decide that they are unwilling to cooperate.
Then we crush it underfoot.
I guess what I'm thinking is that it's probably trapped there, or right? I mean, because like, why the fuck would it just chill there? Unless we're going after its horde. If we're going after its horde, we're probably gonna have to fight it.
I was pretty sure it was its.
Well, if it isn't me, hello me. What's up, Brew? How you doing? You know what? You
wouldn't it
guys
be
need
weird
shout
for a
outs in here, I
guy
just
to
realized.
lock
Let's
up
give
because like the story is that he locked up his money. You know what I
Dark
mean? Not
Red.
that he's a dragon, right? Fucking what's his name's dad?
Oh, Pesky's on it. Pesky's beating me to it. Thank you, Pesky.
I don't have. any
Pesky is
clue.
playing in this game as well, though. She is one of the players. But thank you, giving those shout outs to Dark Red and Brewdoke, and check out those AI shout outs. They are fun. Frosty Tools, highly recommend. I'm my biggest fan, so I'm so glad I'm here. It's fun to see you outside of a
Well, we're going
Jackbox
after
stream, Brew.
somebody's
I usually only see you during Jackbox night,
lockbox
or we're
space, basically.
battling against each other. Speaking of that, that will be Wednesday.
But
Will be
there's,
the next stream. It'll be
you
on
know,
Pesky's stream.
The thing. guarding
Make
the
sure
lockbox.
to check her out. She'll be doing some
That
Jackbox
thing's
as
probably
her
not
weekly
guarding someone
Wednesday
else's lockbox for free.
stream always is.
So if he's being paid, maybe we can outpay that, or give him something better. If he's trapped, maybe we can use his freedom as leverage to get into the lockbox.
Yes. Yes, Brew, I think you are well aware that she streams. You are
See what I'm
definitely
saying?
one of her regulars. Becoming one of mine, too.
Picking up what you're putting down.
It was long since I forgot. She was on last week. She streamed last week. I think that was the first one in a while, though, because we'd been busy. And she changed it to Wednesdays now,
So
too.
He either gets to talk to Mort or the elbows.
And with the elbows, it's a short conversation.
Pew pew.
It's a joke that she doesn't stream more often. Well, yeah, that's true. It's just been so busy.
We go
We
into this.
we
I
used
really
to do
feel like
like
there's
2 or
some
3
crazy shit
times a
going on
week
in the-
each
inside of that
back in
lockbox because
our prime. But
this is quite
life,
the distance
you know,
to go
life.
to hide it from
I'm
everyone.
not exactly a
right?
good representative of Frequent Features. I stream like once a month. Yeah. Yeah. That's where I'm at this point.
Absolutely
I haven't
not.
streamed in a month.
I
In
just
3
am
days, it
very
would have been a month
suspicious
since my
about
last stream.
everything having to do with it.
But that's just life getting in the way. I'm hoping summer's gonna be tough, but I'm hoping to
could
get back to a
always
regular
get rid
schedule
of the key.
soon. I wanted to stream more this week, but things came up. I'm busy tomorrow, and then pesky streams, and then I'm busy
Well, that guy's
Thursday.
thinking outside
I'm
the box.
hoping that this weekend stays pretty
We-
light, and I
What
can
if we
stream a few times
offered
this
to sell
weekend.
the
But
key to multiple
see.
people,
I always hope for that, and then it never happens.
and then we just off them fuckers when they came there with the money.
Jesus.
Yes.
Sorry, listen. I know
Off
that's
the rails.
up.
Thank you,
right?
Brew. I
But
hope you and your
wouldn't
family
they
are
do the
good as
same
well.
thing to us?
Thank you.
They're trying to do it right
We're doing
now.
good. We're doing good here.
So
Things
it's
are
not
starting
like
to slow
we're
down. I got
going
a
that
piercing
crazy.
today. My
And
first
then-
one ever. I don't know if you can see it very well right now.
I feel like that's a much easier way to get
Yeah,
to
I'll
the
switch over
amount
here.
of money that's supposedly in the line.
I didn't get it today. I got it yesterday. Excuse me. I think I said I got it today. Yeah, right there. An eyebrow piercing on Sunday. It went pretty
Damn,
good.
so
It's
you
my first one
call-
ever, and considering that,
I
it
like this.
went pretty well.
How do the rest of you feel?
I'm down.
Me 3.
I love it. Hard left turn.
I was gonna say, how many sessions are you wanting to do still, Elliot?
That would certainly be maybe a little deviation from the original plan, but
Fuck, dude. Even better.
Killing me here, Smalls.
We could offer it to people for the keys that we need, and then when they bring the key, then we off them. Like, hey, we'll give you the fucking stone that you know everything is on, but we need a unicorn. Bring us a unicorn and we'll give you the stone. And then when they bring the unicorn, then we take it, and then we use the fucking keys to get the stuff inside the stone as well.
double dip. He's getting hungry. He wants it both.
Now we can just convince everyone to do all of our work, too.
Yeah, just like in high school, right?
No, I just didn't do any of it.
Multiple of holes. Oh, I
That's
saw
why I'm
you
a fucking
post
dropout.
in Queen's Discord.
Also, I think
You're
my
all full of holes now.
alignment
Yes.
changed a little bit
Yep.
after this session.
I've
Just
been wanting to do it for a couple years now, and I finally just said
There's at
this
least
weekend
two
I was
people in this conversation
researching it
complicit
and
with
blah
your
blah blah, and I was like,
idea.
you know what, screw it, I'm gonna do it, and if I hate it, I'll take it out, and I love
There's
it
only
so
one
far.
person that even
I
has
love it.
questions. And she's still gonna go along and fucking kill the people with us.
Very
so-
happy I did it.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know why you're fucking pretending, lady. Shut up and kill somebody.
Yeah.
So we've got one option being hard left turn, start trying to negotiate with all the factions, play them against each other, big epic, just insane betrayal. What's that movie? Scorsese, where everybody dies at the end.
The Departed.
Yeah, Departed. Zach's going for a Departed ending
I
here.
was thinking less dying at the end, though.
You never know. You
Said
play
you-
it right. You
Rob and kill everybody. What part of that was gonna be less dying?
Bro, killing and dying is different. I don't want to die. I want to just take over the shit. I'm going back with the mobster thing, and we're just making the final move to where we now own Waterdeep.
Mort has made it very clear that that was his goal. So you're not getting any kickback from him.
And really, kind of, that's the way we're going with any of our ideas, because either we're going to get the money off the fucking, we're going to get the money and we're going to try, and that work towards becoming more powerful in Waterdeep, or we're going to use the dragon to become more powerful in Waterdeep, or both, or we could use this new idea to become... Yeah, I don't know.
There's nothing that says we can't use all of these ideas at once.
Oh, for fucking sure. I'm sure that a blending of them all is going to be the best. How big of a jaw do you think Waterdeep has? We're taking the whole fucking thing.
The whole fucking thing.
Flip the whole system on its head. Become the masked lords that nobody knows who they are. Run the place.
I mean, that's kind of cool. If you think about it, in our last campaign, we kind of didn't necessarily accomplish it the way that we should have, but we still wound up with the most powerful people at the end. I would say I would argue that we and them together were the fucking hidden people, pulling the strings in the background.
Yeah, I don't feel like you're wrong.
Better late than never, Pesky, for your reaction to that.
Well,
what Bruce
maybe
said.
that's where the debate ends for now, and y'all can take that offline and chat about that and decide if you genuinely want to go down that route or if you want to back. Well, I don't know. Do whatever you want to do. I'm here for it. If you want to go, you want to do that, we can go that way. Maybe it'll end up Departed. Maybe it'll end up Ocean's 11. We'll find out.
Find out next time on
Purple Jaw
Durga-
Deckers.
PJJs. Oh.
The Purple People Eaters.
I think that was Cookie Monster.
A purple Cookie Monster.
Celery! Celery!
Oh, God.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
You know, I just had this weird thought. Do you guys know how, like, part of the map is called the spine of the world? Do you think Waterdeep is the jawbone? I guess.
That's very good. That's very good.
I mean, those islands at the bottom kind of look like a jawbone.
It does kind of look like a weird profile with an open mouth.
Yeah.
Alien creature.
Yeah, because, like, this could be an eye.
Mm-hmm.
And this is
The
all...
market or whatever in the middle.
Yeah, and this is just the like, yeah, this little part here is down the jaw. I love it.
Just take it all down. Just nuke it. Gosh.
So, I was just realizing that if you turn your head to the right, it kind of looks like America.
America.
Fuck yeah.
America.
You got a little Texas, a little Florida.
Yeah,
Maine. Yeah. That's not too far off. A little distorted, but you even got the islands there.
All right, Ian's going to bed. I love you guys. Good night.
All right, guys.
Good night, guys.
Till
Bye,
next
That's what we're
time.
gonna do. We'll talk to you next week.
Sounds good. All right, everybody. Well, as you heard, that is the end of this night. And I'll see you to show up your streams because I enjoy the company of your community and I'm finding out WT's shotgun never was, but it's really bad. Pesky has a great community, and I love hanging out over there as well. I almost like. I'm gonna switch to just chatting. I almost like modding in her stream more than streaming myself, honestly. But that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was a blast as usual. We are going to raid out, so please stand by until we do that. When we do raid out, here is the messages you can use. If you're subscribed, you can use the second one, and if you're not, you can use the first one. No big deal. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're gonna go out to our friend Shadow Killer. He is a great guy, amazing streamer, great community. Make sure to give him some love, join his Discord, have fun, do the thing, and we will see you on Wednesday on Pesky's stream. So make sure to tune in for that. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Happy ending, the grand finale.
It's over already?
Well, Pumba, that's the thing about endings. They come at the end.
Oh, can we watch it again?
Pumba, we just saw it. Maybe tomorrow.
Hey, what are you guys doing? You didn't tell me you were watching the movie. I want to watch too.
Ma, we just finished. Show's over.
Well, you're just gonna have to rewind it.
Ma!
Uncle Max, we're gonna watch the movie.
Oh, no. Hey, I brought extra butter.
Hey, you guys are watching the movie?
Any story worth telling is worth telling twice.
What the?
Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Get out of the way.
Who is this crowd? Hey, down in front.
Go orange.
Watch
Watch it! Oh! Ow! Okay, buddy, you win.
Sure you don't mind?
Hakuna Matata.
Timon, I still don't do so well in crowds.